Welcome to our comprehensive guide on risk analysis and ranking. In today's fast-paced world, understanding and managing risks is more crucial than ever. Whether you're running a business, managing a project, or simply making important decisions, knowing how to identify, assess, and prioritize risks can make all the difference. In this video, we'll break down the fundamentals of risk analysis, explain why it's so important, and show you how to rank risks effectively. Let's start by exploring what risk analysis really means and why it's a vital skill for everyone. Before we dive deeper, let's clarify what we mean by risk. In simple terms, risk is the possibility that an event will occur and negatively affect the achievement of objectives. Risks can come from a variety of sources, such as financial uncertainties, legal liabilities, strategic management errors, accidents, or even natural disasters. Understanding the nature of risk is the first step in managing it effectively. By defining risk clearly, we set the stage for a systematic approach to identifying and dealing with potential threats. So why is risk analysis so important? The answer is simple. It helps us make informed decisions. By analyzing risks, we can anticipate potential problems before they happen, allocate resources more efficiently, and develop strategies to minimize negative impacts. Risk analysis is not just about avoiding danger, it's about being proactive and prepared. Whether you're launching a new product or planning a major investment, understanding the risks involved can help you succeed where others might fail. Risks come in many shapes and sizes. Some are internal, like operational or financial risks, while others are external, such as market fluctuations or regulatory changes. It's important to recognize the different types of risks you might face so you can tailor your analysis and response strategies accordingly. By categorizing risks, you can better understand their sources and potential impacts, making it easier to prioritize and manage them effectively. Risk analysis is a structured process that involves several key steps. First, you need to identify potential risks. Next, you assess the likelihood and impact of each risk. Then, you prioritize the risks based on their severity and develop strategies to address them. Finally, you monitor and review the risks regularly to ensure your strategies remain effective. This systematic approach helps organizations and individuals stay ahead of potential problems and respond quickly when risks materialize. First step in risk analysis is identifying potential risks. This involves looking at all aspects of your project, business, or decision and asking, what could go wrong? Brainstorming sessions, expert interviews, and reviewing historical data are common methods for uncovering risks. The goal is to create a comprehensive list of possible threats, no matter how unlikely they may seem. Remember, you can't manage what you don't know exists. Once you've identified potential risks, the next step is to assess them. This means evaluating how likely each risk is to occur and how severe its impact would be if it did. Some risks might be highly probable but have a minor impact, while others could be rare but catastrophic. By assessing both likelihood and impact, you can start to see which risks deserve the most attention and resources. Risk assessment can be qualitative or quantitative. Qualitative assessment uses descriptive terms like high, medium, or low to rate risks, while quantitative assessment assigns numerical values to likelihood and impact. Both methods have their advantages. Qualitative assessments are quick and easy, making them ideal for early-stage analysis. Quantitative assessments, on the other hand, provide more precise data for decision-making, especially when dealing with complex or high-stakes risks. Risk matrix is a popular tool for visualizing and ranking risks. It typically features a grid with likelihood on one axis and impact on the other. By plotting each risk on the matrix, you can quickly see which ones are most critical. High likelihood, high-impact risks appear in the top right corner and should be prioritized for action. The risk matrix makes it easy to communicate risk priorities to your team and stakeholders. After assessing risks, the next step is ranking them. This means ordering risks from most to least critical based on their likelihood and impact. Ranking helps you focus your attention and resources where they're needed most. It's important to revisit your rankings regularly, as new information or changing circumstances can shift your priorities. Effective risk ranking is the foundation of a strong risk management strategy. Every organization or individual has a different level of risk they're willing to accept, known as risk appetite. Risk tolerance is the specific amount of risk you can handle before action is needed. Understanding your risk appetite and tolerance helps guide your risk ranking and management decisions. It ensures that your strategies align with your goals and comfort level, preventing unnecessary stress or missed opportunities. Once you've ranked your risks, it's time to decide how to respond. Common risk response strategies include avoiding the risk, reducing its likelihood or impact, transferring it to another party like through insurance, or simply accepting it. The best strategy depends on the nature of the risk and your overall objectives. By choosing the right response, you can minimize negative outcomes and even turn some risks into opportunities. Risk management doesn't end once you've ranked and responded to risks. It's important to monitor risks continuously and review your strategies regularly. New risks can emerge and existing risks can change over time. By staying vigilant and updating your risk analysis, you ensure that your organization remains resilient and prepared for whatever comes next. There are many tools available to help with risk analysis and ranking. These include risk registers, risk matrices, software applications, and even simple spreadsheets. The right tool depends on the complexity of your situation and the resources available. Using the right tools can streamline your risk management process and improve the accuracy of your analysis. Even experienced professionals can make mistakes in risk analysis. Common pitfalls include overlooking unlikely but high-impact risks, relying too heavily on past data, or failing to update risk assessments as situations change. Being aware of these mistakes can help you avoid them and ensure your risk analysis remains robust and effective. Let's look at a real-world example. Imagine a company launching a new product. The team identifies several risks: supply chain delays, regulatory changes, and shifting customer preferences. By assessing and ranking these risks, the company can focus on securing reliable suppliers, staying updated on regulations, and conducting market research. This proactive approach increases the chances of a successful launch. Project management. Risk analysis is essential for meeting deadlines and budgets. For example, a construction project might face risks like weather delays, labor shortages, or equipment failures. By ranking these risks, the project manager can allocate resources to the most critical areas and develop contingency plans. This ensures the project stays on track, even when unexpected challenges arise. Risk analysis isn't just for businesses. Individuals can use it to make better personal decisions too. For instance, when considering a career change, you might identify risks like job market uncertainty, skill gaps, or relocation challenges. By ranking these risks, you can focus on building new skills or researching job opportunities, making your transition smoother and more successful. When you rank risks effectively, you gain several benefits. You can allocate resources more efficiently, improve decision-making, and increase your chances of achieving your goals. Effective risk ranking also helps build confidence among stakeholders and team members, as everyone knows that potential threats are being managed proactively. Despite its benefits, risk analysis can be challenging. Uncertainty, incomplete information, and rapidly changing environments can make it difficult to identify and assess risks accurately. It's important to recognize these challenges and develop strategies to address them, such as seeking expert input or using scenario analysis to explore different possibilities. Data plays a crucial role in risk analysis. Accurate and timely data allows you to assess risks more effectively and make better decisions. This includes both quantitative data like financial figures and qualitative data such as expert opinions. By leveraging data, you can improve the accuracy of your risk assessments and rankings. Scenario analysis is a powerful technique for exploring how different situations might impact your risks. By considering best case, worst case, and most likely scenarios, you can better understand the range of possible outcomes and prepare accordingly. Scenario analysis helps you anticipate surprises and develop flexible strategies for managing uncertainty. Communicating risks effectively is just as important as analyzing them. Clear communication ensures that everyone involved understands the risks, their potential impacts, and the strategies in place to manage them. This builds trust and helps align the team around common goals. Use simple language, visual aids, and regular updates to keep everyone informed. Strong risk culture encourages everyone in an organization to be aware of risks and take responsibility for managing them. This means fostering open communication, supporting risk-taking when appropriate, and learning from mistakes. A positive risk culture helps organizations adapt quickly to change and stay resilient in the face of uncertainty. Risk analysis should be integrated into all aspects of decision-making, not treated as a separate process. This means considering risks when setting goals, planning projects, and making investments. By making risk analysis a routine part of your workflow, you can catch potential problems early and respond more effectively. Different industries face unique risks and use specialized approaches to risk analysis. For example, healthcare organizations focus on patient safety, while financial institutions prioritize market and credit risks. Understanding the specific risks in your industry helps you tailor your analysis and develop more effective management strategies. Legal and regulatory risks can have serious consequences if not managed properly. These include changes in laws, compliance requirements, and potential lawsuits. Regularly reviewing legal developments and consulting with experts can help you stay compliant and avoid costly penalties. Financial risks involve uncertainties related to money, such as market fluctuations, credit risks, or liquidity issues. Effective risk analysis in finance requires careful monitoring of financial indicators and developing strategies to protect assets. By staying vigilant, you can minimize losses and seize opportunities for growth. Operational risks arise from day-to-day business activities such as process failures, human error, or system breakdowns. Identifying and ranking these risks helps organizations improve efficiency and avoid costly disruptions. Regular training, process reviews, and technology upgrades are key strategies for managing operational risks. Strategic risks are related to high-level decisions that affect the direction of an organization. These might include entering new markets, launching new products, or making major investments. By analyzing and ranking strategic risks, leaders can make more informed choices and position their organizations for long-term success. Reputation risks can damage an organization's public image and erode trust with customers and stakeholders. These risks often arise from negative publicity, product failures, or ethical lapses. Proactively managing reputation risks involves monitoring public sentiment, responding quickly to issues, and maintaining high ethical standards. Environmental risks include natural disasters, climate change, and resource shortages. These risks can have far-reaching impacts on organizations and communities. By assessing and ranking environmental risks, you can develop contingency plans and invest in sustainable practices to reduce your vulnerability. Technological risks stem from rapid advances in technology, cybersecurity threats, or system failures. Staying ahead of these risks requires ongoing investment in technology, regular security assessments, and employee training. By ranking technological risks, you can prioritize upgrades and protect your organization from digital threats. Human resource risks involve issues related to employees such as turnover, skill shortages, or workplace conflicts. Effective risk analysis in HR helps organizations attract, retain, and develop talent. Regular training, clear policies, and open communication are key to managing these risks. Supply chain risks can disrupt the flow of goods and services, leading to delays and increased costs. These risks include supplier failures, transportation issues, or geopolitical events. By analyzing and ranking supply chain risks, organizations can develop backup plans and build more resilient networks. Emerging risks are new or evolving threats that may not be fully understood yet. Examples include new technologies, changing regulations, or global pandemics. Staying informed about emerging risks and updating your analysis regularly helps you stay ahead of the curve and respond quickly to new challenges. During a crisis, effective risk analysis is essential for making quick, informed decisions. By identifying and ranking risks in real time, leaders can allocate resources where they're needed most and minimize damage. Crisis management plans should include regular risk assessments and clear communication channels. Risk analysis is not a one-time task. Continuous improvement means regularly reviewing your processes, learning from past experiences, and updating your risk management strategies. This ongoing effort helps you adapt to new risks and maintain a strong, resilient organization. Leadership plays a critical role in effective risk analysis and ranking. Leaders set the tone for risk culture, allocate resources, and make final decisions on risk responses. By championing risk management, leaders can inspire confidence and ensure that everyone in the organization takes risks seriously. Risk analysis isn't just about avoiding problems, it's also about enabling innovation. By understanding and managing risks, organizations can take calculated risks that lead to new products, services, or ways of working. Embracing risk as part of innovation helps organizations stay competitive and grow. Small businesses face unique challenges when it comes to risk analysis. Limited resources mean that every decision carries more weight. By focusing on the most critical risks and using simple tools, small businesses can protect themselves and position for growth without being overwhelmed by complexity. Large organizations often deal with complex, interconnected risks. Coordinating risk analysis across departments and regions requires clear processes and strong communication. By standardizing risk assessment methods and sharing information, large organizations can manage risks more effectively and avoid costly surprises. The field of risk analysis is constantly evolving. Advances in technology, such as artificial intelligence and big data analytics, are making it easier to identify and assess risks. Staying up to date with these trends can help you improve your risk management practices and stay ahead of emerging threats. To wrap up, effective risk analysis and ranking are essential for making informed decisions, protecting assets, and achieving your goals. By following a structured process, using the right tools, and fostering a strong risk culture, you can manage risks proactively and confidently. Remember, risk analysis is an ongoing journey, not a one-time event. Thank you for joining us on this journey through risk analysis and ranking. Now that you understand the basics, you're ready to apply these concepts in your own work or personal life. Keep learning, stay vigilant, and remember that effective risk management is the key to long-term success. Good luck as you put these strategies into practice.